In this video, I'm going to be answering the most common question, which is what to say on the phone when contacting brands for Amazon FBA Wholesale. Let's jump right into it. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Brad Sherman, seven-figure seller, and on this channel, we explore tips, strategies, and experiences that I have had that will help you start and scale up your Amazon FBA business. In this video, we are breaking down exactly what you need to say on the phone to both brands and distributors in order to close a wholesale account. This is everyone's question. What are we saying on the phone in order to find profitable brands to work with for Amazon FBA? You're probably facing a lot of rejection when you reach out to these brands, and this video is going to be for you. Before we jump into it, if you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell as well to stay up to date on all future content. If you guys haven't scrolled through the channel and checked out some of our other videos where we cover all kinds of detail about how to source profitable products, how to find those brands, and ship your products into Amazon. And if you guys aren't following us on other social media channels, check us out under Operation AMZ on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. I want to keep this video concise and simple so that you can walk away from it and know what to say to brands on the phone. Number one, the first thing you have to recognize is if you are reaching out to a distributor or if you are reaching out to a brand. And if you're reaching out to a distributor, that means you are purchasing from a business with thousands of SKUs in their catalog and maybe even thousands of brands. That distributor purchases products in bulk from the brand directly and then resells to other businesses like you. Whereas with the brand, you are reaching out to the manufacturer and brand owner directly in order to obtain a wholesale account directly with that brand. How do you know the difference between the two? Well, if you search for a brand name online and you go to their website, you're reaching out to the brand. If you search for the brand name online and you go to another domain or it looks like another business that's selling those products, chances are it's a distributor. When we reach out to brands versus distributors, there are two different approaches. The first thing to recognize is that with distributors, you're going to have a much easier time closing a wholesale account with them than you are with brands. And the reason for this is because that a lot of distributors just open up accounts for anyone. And then once you open that account with the distributor, it's about purchasing those products in volume in order to bring your product cost down. For the purposes of this video, and what to say on the phone, I want to focus on brand direct wholesale. Here's what you say when you contact a brand. You've identified a brand on Amazon that is potentially of interest. You go to their website and you have their phone number in front of you. You might be afraid because you don't know what to say. Well, watch this video till the end because I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to say to that brand. Number one, you are going to introduce yourself and the name of your company as well as the location that you're in. By doing this, it shows legitimacy to the brand. Oftentimes, brands are flooded with thousands of emails from fly-by-night Amazon sellers running overseas businesses. There's nothing wrong with running an overseas Amazon business, but the more you can show legitimacy to the brand, number one, by making a phone call, and number two, by both introducing yourself, who you are, and the name of your company, as well as giving them a location, you are further showing that you are a legitimate company. From here, you are going to say to the brand that you are an e-commerce company, you have your own website, and you do sell on Amazon. So what that would sound like when the brand answers the phone is we say this: hello, my name is Brad Sherman with company XYZ. We are an e-commerce company. We stock and ship to our blank location warehouse. We have our own website and we do sell on Amazon. Do you mind if I ask the reason about how you're handling the e-commerce space? And what this is going to allow for is it's going to put the ball in the brand's court. And from there, they are going to tell you information that you will slowly start to unpack through calibrated questions and learn about the reasons of why they are rejecting Amazon sellers. You will then be able to come in with your value pitch later on. I want you to make note of one important point in the outreach process that we do. When we say we're an e-commerce company with our own website and we do sell on Amazon, immediately after saying we sell on Amazon, we deflect it off of Amazon. And that's because we don't want the brand thinking that we are so much so focused on the Amazon platform. We want to redirect the conversation, and the only way to do that is by controlling it. And by asking that calibrated question, you are now putting the ball in the brand's court, and they're going to start opening up their pain points about Amazon. And in order to unpack more and more, you have to keep digging and asking why. Chances are they might tell you their pain points. And from here, you want to assess the degree to which they're not interested in working with Amazon sellers. Is it a yes right away? Well, if that's the case, you don't need to do anything in the way of convincing them. Just get the price list and assess the profitability of it. If it's a hard and steadfast no, then that means they might only be working with brick and mortar stores or industry specific companies. And if that's the case, you might just want to move on. But if they're somewhere in the middle and they're wishy-washy and they don't understand and they don't have a full direction of if they are taking e-commerce or Amazon sellers, this is where you can actually convince that no, we're not interested in working with Amazon sellers, to a yes, we're going to take you on. And that immediately puts you in a better position than 99% of Amazon sellers reaching out to them, because they didn't get past that gatekeeping. And that is how we secure very selective wholesale agreements, meaning the number of sellers that sell on the listing is limited. And then we can actually look to convert those accounts into exclusive agreements by providing value to the brands and building our relationship over time. Let's cover 3 main value propositions that you can give to brands. Number 1 is money. By placing an order and initiating a transaction with the brand, you are starting a working relationship with them. One of their problems with Amazon sellers is that they place very small orders and they're inconsistent. They place an order here and then they don't hear from them for 6 months. Don't be that Amazon seller. Reorder from them every single month. And if you're keeping a 30 to a 45-day supply, which is what we advocate in Amazon Wholesale, you are going to be ordering from them every month, so it's going to make sense in running your Amazon business. By ordering from them every month, you're helping their cash flow and you're staying current in their mind. So by continuing to make these recurring purchases and initiating that first transaction to get the ball rolling, you are now establishing a working relationship with the brand. Number 2 is optimize their listings, and do it before asking for anything else in return. An optimized listings means that the brand needs to have 5 to 7 crystal clear images that include lifestyle photography and infographics, as well as a video. This is because this is going to increase sales for their products, boost the visibility, and improve the customer shopping experience. The brand is going to be represented in a much more positive light and stand out in the customer's mind when it is showcased properly on Amazon. Value prop number 3 is actually advertising for that brand. So what we can do on Amazon is we can run something called Amazon PPC, which stands for pay-per-click advertising. And with this value proposition, we can actually show the brand that we are driving incremental business to their brand and not just diluting the market like most Amazon resellers are. Showing them that you're going to be different than the existing Amazon resellers and that your new presence as one of their resellers is actually going to benefit the existing resellers, them, and you, shows that you are interested in a mutually beneficial long-term relationship. And the way to do this is by making frequent purchases, optimizing their listings in advance without asking for anything in return, and running PPC ads. What we do with PPC in assessing the profitability is we will run full-blown PPC for exclusive agreements. But if the brand is hesitant to get into an exclusive agreement, what we will do is we will allocate a certain budget, let's say $1,000 in advertising budget, and we will take that $1,000, invest it into PPC ads, sponsored product ads, brand ads, and display ads, and we will then use that budget to gather data and show the effectiveness of the advertising. We will then take that data and share it with the brand so that we can seek their investment into advertising and help grow the brand together. Long term, this is going to be the path to exclusivity, and the saying that we use in our Amazon business to resemble this process is crawl, walk, run. This is the process that we explain to brands, in that we are not looking to jump into bed with them on the first date. Rather, what we are focused on is building a long-term relationship, walking hand in hand and growing the brand together. And that right there is going to show them that you are interested in actually maintaining a vested interest in their company and not just being another fly-by-night Amazon seller. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps out the videos in the algorithm, and consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell as well to stay up to date on all future content. If you guys haven't scrolled through the channel, we cover everything about your Amazon FBA business, from shipping your products into Amazon, starting your business from scratch, and reaching out to brands and how to find those brands to work with. Also, check us out on the other social media channels, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. On Twitter, we are tweeting all day long about Amazon FBA content that is going to help you scale your business. Operation AMZ on all social media platforms. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we will see you next time.